Panharmonicon presents a podcast.
Where's your mom?
My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and your sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
I can't tell you that,
Why not?
because you're a stranger.
Sorry, I was just doing the, what is that? I was going to say Happy Brothers? No,
the Wayans Brothers.
Jesus, Farron.
Did I tell you that I hated that because so that song, so the Wayans Brothers, when the Wayans Brothers started, I should have already been at school. And sometimes like I would oversleep and that song would wake me up and I'd be like, fuck.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be at school.
Dang, dude.
So I'd have to like jump up, get like clean up and everything, then like run up to AWL. It's just
That's your audio cue. The Wayans Brothers intro was your
so,
audio
like,
cue.
So like, you know how like they kind of tell you like you shouldn't use songs as like alarms.
Yeah.
Because you'll like grow to resent the song.
yeah.
Like, that's how Wayans. So like in middle school, it was the Wayans Brothers for me. That was that song. I was like, I hate that. That's why I was so glad whenever I would hear like the electric relaxation version of it. So like at least it's not that like burn, because that would give me that. I would wake up. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
And then in high school, it was the City Guys theme because City Guys would be playing.
Theme.
Oh, CITY, you can see why these guys. Yeah. So like that would play, and I'd be like, oh, I overslept again.
Yep. I did that with the random, but in college I used it's like a theme song from a G.I. Joe movie.
Whoa.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Cobra. Cobra! Then I hated it. And just because it was like, that's the first thing I heard before going to class for so much. Lately, it's been Dire Dire Docks, the theme from Super Mario 64 for one of the water worlds.
Yeah. That's kind of like tinkle at that. It's like the real.
Boom, 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 bing.
Yeah.
You got the, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Me and my sister back, this was like a long time ago. I think I was maybe like 10 or 11, but her and I made this song to that theme. Yeah, and to this day we'll still just kind of like sing it. Yeah, we're silly.
No, very cute. What else is cute? Oh, go for it.
No, say it, girl.
Oh, being home alone. I got shy.
I can tell, dude. I got shy. Yeah, I noticed. I appreciate the transparency.
Hey, you were so, and I was like, I cannot deliver on
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone. But first off, welcome to yet another episode of Panharmonicon Studios presents
A podcast.
Podcast.
I'm one of your hosts, Farron.
I'm one of your hosts, Andrew.
And I am the third Damon.
Whoa, there's 3 Damons.
I am the third Damon, probably.
Oh.
I assume
Forever.
at some point there were 3. There were like, maybe there were like 2 Damons back to back, and then I appeared as the third one.
Nice.
I'm probably like I don't know. You ever wondered what number you are of your name?
Dude, all the time. Such a common name.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Anyway, sorry for the derailing.
Oh, they're all good.
Is there a Farron's Anonymous? You met other Farrons?
PA?
I back in the day, I would see that a lot of Farrons were women.
Really?
Yeah, but spelled
But isn't that
differently.
like FARON?
That or I think I've seen like just a FARIN. But I know typically when I say my name, people, and that's people also usually don't think PH when they hear my name. It's never like the first thing that comes to mind. But you ever just see your name and you look at it and you're just like, dang, that is my name. Like you just see your name written down and it just kind of like hits you like, that is what people call me.
Yeah. There's this
Is that stupid?
there's a game that's about to come out called Damon and Baby.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So when I look at him, like, that's crazy.
is that what inspired Solar Babies?
No.
Like you were just
It's
Damon and Baby.
Damon and Baby.
Just one movie?
It's a game. It's a game coming out by Arxis. Yeah, I think it's Arxis, the guys who make like Guilty Gear and stuff. And it's just like this like action game where you play as this like, I think you're a demon
Okay.
named Damon.
Oh. So you're playing as Damon and not the baby?
Demon named Damon. Okay.
Whoa.
A demon named Damon looking for diamonds?
No,
No, he's not looking for Damon or diamonds, but he's got a. I only like it looked weird. It was very Japanesey. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see the actual like name of it in Japanese, but apparently even in Japanese, it's like English.
Daimon.
It's like English
And the baby.
because like, because I was wanting to see if they like spelled it the way that I spell it in Japanese, like my name, but there's no Japanese writing for it. It's just even in like you'll be seeing like a wall of Japanese text and they'll be like Damon and Baby. You're like, oh, okay. So I think the Damon, like they spell it Damon, but I think it's supposed to be the concept because it's like a demon. So I think it's supposed to be Daemon, but it's just called Damon and Baby. And really, that's the most Japanese thing you really could do is just take a random name and attach it.
That's
Like some
Japanese
English, just
inherent-
put some English words together and be like Damon and Baby.
Give us some other examples that you would.
That would happen like that.
Yeah.
There are. So, in addition to Damon and Baby, there are. So there's this T-shirt that when I was in Japan I saw that didn't really make sense. It was a T-shirt that had a picture of Michael Jackson as a kid on it, and underneath it just said egg sandwich.
That's awesome. So I mean, it's like all those people that are just like, oh, I'm getting like a Chinese tattoo that says dragon. It's like, oh, that actually says salad.
That actually says Caesar salad.
Yeah,
It says crouton. Like,
yeah, anchovies.
Okay, so was the text in Japanese?
No, it was English.
Oh, okay.
It just said egg sandwich.
Do they think like
Yeah, Michael Jackson loves egg sandwiches.
And no, they love Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
So they would have known, like they knew it was a picture of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They just attached English to it.
Yeah,
well, I
maybe they
know
were.
if, like they thought that like egg sandwich meant like they were trying to say king of pop and egg sandwich came out.
Maybe. I think you literally be like, oh, they were trying to say this. Be like, yeah, for sure. Maybe it's it. I'm like, oh, that's Michael Jackson's name, right? Yeah. Egg sandwich. That's him. He's on the shirt.
Egg sandwich. Wow. Well, folks, yeah, as we said, welcome back. Hopefully, you're having a good start to your holiday season. So at this point, we've gotten past Thanksgiving. Hopefully, you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Got very stuffed and full. Also, hopefully, you have some great presents if you do celebrate Christmas on the way. Or I'm not sure exactly what other holidays do.
Hanukkah?
But with Hanukkah, yeah, well, Hanukkah, like, is it like 8 days of gift giving, or how does that? I don't know. Maybe I should learn more. But hopefully, you guys have a great holiday season ahead of you. Just getting down to business. If, as Damon always says, if you're liking what you're hearing, give us a thumbs up. If not, give us a thumbs down. Just give us a thumb. We appreciate any kind of feedback. Yeah, you can go any kind of thumb. I don't care. It's a thumb's a thumb. Make sure that you are subscribed as well. Just because you are getting some content from Panharmonicon Studios on your front page does not mean that you are subscribed. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that you turn on all your notifications. Because, of course, while we do keep a steady flow of podcast episodes coming out every single Monday, there is other stuff that we do not want you to miss, like our boy Dame's What the Hell Was, which have been great to go through those. Amazing every time. So be sure that you're looking at that. Spotify, same thing. Please be sure to give us a rating. And also, don't be shy when it comes to commenting. I promise you won't be the only one. If you comment, we will respond. I can't say that for other people that we don't know, but we will at least be here to talk to you every time.
Most definitely. Just say Spotify.
Yeah. We hit the
okay.
1 through 5.
Rate the 1 through the 5.
I didn't say the 1 through 5, but yeah.
Oh.
Well, Spotify
prefer
guys.
I think I did 1 through 5.
Spotta peeps.
5 guys,
Whoa.
burgers
You
and
can-
fries.
All 5 guys like the burgers and the fries.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is that the lore?
Well, I think there was originally.
D&D.
I think there are actually 6 guys.
Whoa.
What?
I think it's the father and the 5 sons, but then
Okay.
like the father
Had
like
5
retired,
guys. Oh,
and now
okay.
the 5 guys are the 5 sons.
Whoa. Okay.
Originally, I think it was like one of the I think it was the dad and like 4 of the brothers.
Okay.
But then
There's
I
a
think
wayward son.
the one was like too young. I think he was like in high school or something like that. But then like he got
Bit
out
of
of
an age
college and
gap.
stuff, and he got like yeah.
Gotcha. Got in the family
Now
business.
I don't know the lore, guys. Maybe somebody else knows like all the 5 guys lore, but I think that was the case.
What the hell was 5 Guys?
Yeah, that's my next one.
Man,
I
fuck Solar
actually
Baby.
should move into just like just random
What the
stuff.
hell-
So what the hell was Kmart?
Wow. Wow. What the hell was Toys R
Kosovas?
Us?
Oh my God, Toys R Us. What the hell was Johnny's Toys?
Oh, man, Johnny's Toys.
Right?
Johnny Rockets.
I miss some Johnny Rockets too. They had some good milkshakes.
Oh, dude, Johnny Rockets. They used to have one right down in Newport in the Levee that we went to a couple times. Yeah. Oh man.
They just
good
like
times.
disappeared. I just remember seeing them, and then one day they was just like, no more.
Went to one in Vegas, and it was very sad because it was also Vegas prices, so it was like
Oh, I bet.
$30 for
Do
a
they have
burger.
Fuddruckers out there?
Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers.
What the hell was Fuddruckers? What a place to be as a child.
I'm like flashing back to like the interior design of a Fuddruckers, and I'm trying. For some reason, it seemed Viking-esque in my memory. Like there's like long wooden tables.
There were long
like-
tables.
Yeah.
I was gonna
And that's
say
the only
like
thing
the
that's
decor was
Viking-like.
more like Americana.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, like Americana retro, the curvy chairs.
But there was a lot of wood inside.
Yes. Decent amount of
a lot
wood.
of long tables and wooden chairs.
Arcade.
Yeah, man.
Fuddruckers had an arcade.
Yeah, they had like a few.
Get out of here,
I think the one I went to.
dude! Dude, man. Next time I meet my mom for coffee, I'm gonna let her have it.
You ain't let me play.
You never let me go. I'm not your son, though.
Could have been playing Mortal Kombat 2.
God dang it!
Time Crisis.
Oh man,
Ooh,
Time
boy.
Crisis.
I'm sorry. You went to a Fuddruckers that had a time crisis.
Time
Okay,
Crisis.
sorry.
That's a movie theater poll. I don't know if it had.
No, they probably. I think it was just usually like your standard, like Pac-Man.
Yeah. A couple drivey ones.
Yeah. You know those ones that like, and it feels like any like place like that can just get.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like if there's like a depot of like those specific types of arcade machines.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just like
Like a Cruising USA.
gotta have a Daytona or a Cruising USA.
Yeah, man.
What was the boat one? Tropic Thunder's the movie, but it's something. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
You're talking about the one with the jet skis.
No, it's like you're.
Oh no, you're talking about the boats.
the boats. Yeah.
Hydro Thunder.
Yes.
Yes, Hydro Thunder. Thank you.
Dang, dude.
Hydro
It's crazy 'cause I was looking at your face and like the level of concentration or focus that you had was astounding. And then when you said
You
it,
could
like
see it.
yeah, I could
the
see
light in his eyes. Yeah.
Oh, Hydro Thunder.
Hydro Thunder.
There was literally like mini me's in my brain, like flicking through.
Yeah, little files. There it is.
There's get it real quick.
It's like
Hydro.
Pizza Hut, 1994. Like,
Hydro Thunder.
how you guys been doing though?
You know what? I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
As I was telling Andrew, I've been in my Pokemon shtick for a while. You guys know that. I've probably talked about it almost every single one for the past with the exception of last week's, like the past month and a half before that. I was playing Pokemon X, and then I've now started playing Pokemon Omega Ruby. I played them before. I was just playing them recently, and I was telling I accidentally broke my 2DS, so I've been emulating them because I do own them. Nintendo, I own the cartridges. You can come to my house and see them.
You got your money.
It's just a backup. and the emulation is allowing me to play at 60 frames per second, so it's like so much more faster and smoother than if I were playing on hardware. And it's just like, I don't want to go back. It's just so nice to not have to like the lag that I now I'm like, there was lag when you would hit a button. You'd be like, oh, hit me an attack. And you got to think for like a little second that it hit. Now it's like, boom, boom. I was like, even save, it's just like, do you wish to save? Yes, I heard it. Go on what you're doing. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. It's just so nice. In addition to that, well, I guess I didn't finish it with you, but I did finish Borderlands.
Oh, nice.
I was playing with Avi and Chris. Oh, we got to like a area and then had to stop playing. But then like that next day, I was like, all right, I'll just finish it real quick. Mm-hmm. So I did finish that, but I haven't like 100% of that. I don't know if I will. I will maybe try to go for like the platinum, but I also really want to start playing Ghost of Yotei. I haven't gotten it yet, but I will be getting it.
Yeah. One of those things you got on the Christmas list?
Yeah.
Or I guess like you're on,
I mean, I'm trying to like, I'm looking for some deals because I'm tired of being that person that buys the game as soon as it comes out, and then like that next month,
yeah,
like, oh,
that always hurts.
$30 off. You're like, well, why can't you give me my $30 back?
Have you ever bought a game and then like, I don't know, you had like a lukewarm experience on it, or maybe it was just like so, and then like a year later it came up on the PlayStation Network as like the free game, and you're like, I could have waited a year and got it for free.
Like so many times I get burned by PlayStation Networks, like that free game. I'm like, dog, I bought this.
Yeah,
like most of my library you have that can be free now.
Yeah, I saw that happen with like Callisto Protocol some years ago. I was like,
I feel like that came out like I feel like that hit the thing like right after you bought it.
You know, and it's because it wasn't like a terrible experience, but I think it was way overhyped. Like going into it,
it's because it was supposed to be the next Dead Space, and everyone was like, "This is the next Dead Space," and I guess that's what like Chronos is kind of like the new like
Chronos. I would say was better, definitely better, because it just like introduced a lot of like it was actually I think it was I don't know. It's been a while since I played Callisto Protocol, so I can't say like Chronos was scarier because Chronos was just like more recent in my memory. But it had a lot more like interesting and unique elements in Chronos, of course, just also given the story. I was going to be calling for that. But I just kind of feel like because I think one of the guys who's like the main developers in Dead Space was actually one of the main developers for Callisto Protocol.
Okay.
But it seemed like when I was watching videos of like behind the scenes and whatnot, like his main focus was on just like death animations and making the death animations as brutal as possible. And it's like, okay, that's cool, I guess, but you know, let's also make sure that story is good. Like, don't forget that part.
That's also important.
Yeah. I mean, but the death animations.
Yeah, that's what I play games for. It's to die 60 times. Which I did. What about you? What you got going on?
I guess still on Pokemon stuff. There's some Pokemon Sleep stuff that's been going out. But I'm hitting I don't want to say end of my rope because I feel like I'm going to play this game for a while. But I feel like I'm kind of getting a little burnt out, getting on my downward slope of Pokemon Sleep. There's just a lot to do. And then I just wish I could catch more Pokemon. I think that's really what it is because I just need so much more stuff.
I thought you were going to say downward slope of just like Pokemon in general.
Whoa.
But just specifically Pokemon
Just
Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep, I think, yeah. I don't know if I
keep up with it. But you got this like whole setup.
I have a whole
use
setup.
my phone.
Yes.
And
I will. I am so close to just buying you a plus because I'm like, I want this man's friend code so that I could be like, how's Damon sleeping? Is he doing good?
Because you know, like,
in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Pokemon Sleep is just like pissed at me because I just haven't opened it because like I got so much like because you know I got to get my CPAP machine ready and I got to do all this stuff. And by the time I'm like sleep, then I wake up, I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to turn on Pokemon Sleep before.
It is a chore. It is an extra chore for your bedtime routine.
But it's also weird because it is a game in a sense. Like the game expects me to open it up in the middle of the day and do lunch. I ain't doing lunch. Like I do the dinner when I'm about to go to sleep, and then I'll wake up and do the breakfast. I'm off my way. Like, what are you doing here? And stop telling me that people like they're missing me and like they got too many berries. Harvest the berries yourself and just give them the Snorlax.
I wish. I need to break the cycle that I'm in because it is. I'm checking. I'm a frequent flyer. I opened that app. Too much.
It's like, I got my Sprigatito. I'm happy.
Nice.
You got one queued up for us?
Oh.
Before we head into the feature presentation?
Before we head into the feature presentation.
Brain teaser.
Let's do one of our little brain teasers, otherwise known as movie plots explained poorly.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Not in this episode. But for those tuning in for the first time, welcome. And if you are tuning in for the first time, this little segment is where I pull badly explained plots from well-known, well, not always well-known, but for the most part well-known movies that are not Marvel from the subreddit. And I let Farron and Andrew guess what it is.
Oh.
In today's episode of that segment I just talked about, new roommate moves in. Everyone wonders if he's an incel. Horny art in the room. Preaches masculinity. Ask if you can trust women. On top of that, he hogs the aux cable, steals from the landlord, and does enough damage to the house that it closes. Despite all this, his flatmates love him anyway. Don't ask me why this person used both flatmate and roommate, but they did.
Already, you said incel, and I'm like, I probably have never even seen this movie. I don't know if I could watch a movie revolving around an incel. Oh my goodness. Okay. So despite ruining the house, his roommates love him anyway.
Is this like...
This is like some...
There's a lot of analogies being used here.
Right. Because I'm almost, like, the way they explained it, it's like, oh, you know, it's like a baby, actually. Because I was just like, oh, I'm in this, like, toxic relationship with this guy, and all he does is, like, puke on me. He's also 2 years old. Like, he's my son.
If you toxic relationship with my son.
Yeah. Like, it's like, as if you explain how a baby works, you're like, that's wild. Because I was going to be like, oh, like Air Bud or something to be kind of funny, but...
Oh my
like
gosh.
the incel thing is throwing me. Yeah, because like, it's very like it's newer language too.
It's a lot. That's
So
what I'm saying. It's a
know
lot
if
of newer
that's-
language, but it's referring to like older things.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't. It's not necessarily a recent film.
So it's
No, it's a movie from 1994.
Oh, okay. Our hint: Animal House. That's not in the 90s,
like
right?
10 years.
All right.
Oh,
and there's
boy.
my age show.
1994.
Let me double check that.
Preaching masculinity.
Yeah, 1994.
Destroys the house.
Yeah. All right, so we get three. Which one of? Okay, so if
Our
we have
first
three
hint?
lifelines,
Okay.
yeah, which one was considered our first hint? Is it
I think the
you gave
year.
1994?
Yeah.
1994. Yeah.
All right, the way you're looking at me right now, Andrew, I'm a little anxious and like using up this next one. So please,
no,
you have
go
a
for it.
question?
No. I was just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
I don't want to mess this up.
Hey, gun to your head.
How
What's this movie?
many people are in that flat
Whoa.
altogether?
Ooh,
Oh,
that is not a.
okay. So can I retract that? Like, does that count as my second?
No,
If-
you can ask a new one.
Does it include any actors from any movies that we've covered thus far? That's maybe a little too tall of an order.
No.
No.
I guess like across the full cast. No.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't help me narrow down anything. What you got?
Can we get a genre?
Thriller.
Oh, thriller.
That was a hesitant thriller,
Because
though.
I really don't want to call it a thriller,
Okay.
especially not in like that way. Okay, I will say that Google defines it as a thriller/crime movie.
Crime.
Oh wow. Part of me was thinking that like there's like some comedy elements.
I was thinking comedy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's like,
Okay.
oh, he's such a goofy guy.
Yeah,
like,
just like
oh,
this
he burned our
lovable
house
elf.
down, but we love it. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But he said he was sorry.
Yeah, dude.
I will give you another one.
Okay.
Though this technically didn't happen in the movie,
Oh.
it is kind of like probably in the zeitgeist, people will refer to this thing as such, but I will give you the word spoon,
Spoon.
and I will give the other answer to your flatmates thing. I will say, I believe it's 2.
Excluding.
No, not excluding.
Including?
Look, Ted?
So he was only 2 people.
Yeah.
500 Days of Summer?
1994?
Oh, shit. Flubber?
One of these days.
One of these days, it'll be Flubber. He just keeps trying. It's the first one every time.
Ice Spiders. Flubber.
Dinosaurs wreck 'em all.
Oh.
Flubber?
Dinosaur movie?
I can't.
I think I'm
have to
gonna-
turn. Yeah.
It's 1994's Shawshank Redemption.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is explained poorly.
That's
a different movie.
Yes.
that is not what you said.
Holy moly.
Can we get the description one more time?
Yeah. So, new roommate moves in.
Okay.
Everyone wonders if he's an incel. There's horny art in the room,
Yep.
preaches masculinity, and asks if you can trust women, considering he does kill both his
Yep.
wife and lover.
Okay.
On top of that, he hawks the aux cable, which I do believe was him using the record player. Steals from the landlord and does enough damage to the house that it closes.
There you go.
And
So is the landlord like the warden?
Mm-hmm. And despite all this, his flatmates love him anyway.
That's The framing of roommates, I think, is really.
It does a bad job, but that's
the
supposed
thing.
to.
That's the thing. It was explained poorly.
Well.
Now we're on to our
suppose that's
feature
our
presentation.
Feature.
Let's all go to the movies.
And for our feature presentation, when bratty 8-year-old Kevin McCallister acts out the night before a family trip to Paris, his mother makes him sleep in the attic. After the McCallisters mistakenly leave for the airport without Kevin, he awakens to an empty house and assumes his wish to have no family has come true. But his excitement sours when he realizes that 2 con men plan to rob the McCallister residence and that he alone must protect the family home.
The Silver Tuna.
Silver Tuna. Released on November 16th, 1990. Today's movie is Home Alone.
And Brady does not begin to address
That kid
Kevin
sucks.
McCallister.
Yeah, wow, dude.
Kevin McCallister needed to get his ass beat.
Thank you.
sure.
That's what I want. Like, that kid was such. And now, to be fair, like, the rest of his family wasn't so great. He was surrounded by cousins and, like, older brothers that were. Speaking of his older brother, I'm sorry, was that kid bred to be a bully?
Yeah.
Because his whole face and physique is
Yeah.
like perfect 90s bully.
100%.
He is.
Then the tarantula, like, everything about it.
Right? Like, goodness gracious.
He's like, what's his name from Back to the Future? Biff.
Yes, yep,
He was just a kid version of Biff.
for sure.
So, as he said, it was released in November of 1990. Budget of 18 mil. Gross global box office of 476.6 million.
Wow.
Insane.
Yes.
Insane.
Move over Die Hard.
It has a 66% critics versus an 80% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Did that shock you? That shocked me.
It didn't shock me because I expected it to be favored by the audience
Yeah.
over critics.
Oh, not that part specifically. That part I figured, but
Oh,
like,
just how
I didn't
high?
expect how low. I thought that Home Alone was going to be higher, like especially like on the audience scale, higher than 80%.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
could see that. It's definitely, I think, probably time has probably diluted a lot of people's opinion of the movie, and which is kind of sad because it is like it's a Christmas movie. It's a
Ruins.
I think it's a timeless Christmas. It's a movie that, like, with the exception of the fact that technology plays too big a role in why certain things can happen in this movie.
Yeah.
Outside of that, and it also goes to show like there's been a reason that 3 and 4 didn't work, but 1 and 2 do, and Macaulay is a big part of that. And I don't know if there is another child actor that could just pop out today and be like, we can make a Home Alone around this kid.
Yeah. Whole Home Alone universe.
Granted, I don't think they knew that in 1990, I think the only other movie he had done was Uncle Buck before this.
Home Aloneverse.
So
What was that?
Home Aloneverse.
Home Alone?
You said Home Alone universe.
Home Aloneverse.
I just
Which, I guess we can get to it, but it's a little tidbit that there was a movie that the actor, Daniel Stern, was in a movie called Bushwick in the 90s that was supposed to be, it was originally intended apparently as a Home Alone spinoff.
okay.
So when you say Home Aloneverse, it's like, I don't know, it kind of feels like they were going for that. But,
Is that not just
Just
Lost in
him?
New York?
well, I guess there was Lost in New York, then Home. Yeah, so it didn't say anything about Joe Pesci's character being in it at all. That it was just, I don't know why they chose.
I feel like out of the
Marv.
Wet Bandits,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Joe Pesci is.
Right. I love Joe Pesci, man. I love me some Joe Pesci. But, yeah, I thought that was interesting to be talking about. I also was kind of taken aback by how many Home Alone movies there have been. And I'm like, stop.
What are we at?
There was the two that Macaulay Culkin was in, and then there was a Home Alone 3.
Right.
And then there was, like, there's a Home Alone 4. And then there's one called oh my gosh. It's like Home Alone Again or something like that. There's like 6 or 7 of them, basically, that I saw in, like, on the app. And I was like, that's way too many Home Alone movies, dude. Just stop.
It's because they thought the concept works, but like after you lost Macaulay, like it hit like it was so bad
Can't
it
see
hit.
he's chopping the table. Oh, jeez. I do wonder though sometimes when studios see that they have these hits on their hands, sometimes I feel like they take the wrong lesson from them,
Sure.
and then they just kind of focus on the wrong aspect. Because even the last episode we're talking about Die Hard, right? And for me, I don't know how you guys feel, but Die Hard 1 is the king.
Yeah,
Every Die Hard after that just went down. I'm not that big of a fan of a Die Harder. Die Hard with a Vengeance, I think, was better than that. Love having Samuel L. Jackson in it. But all that to say, like, it feels like the studios are like, oh, this movie did popular. We need to focus more in on the action. That's what everyone came to see. But it's like, I don't think that's what made the movie great. I think you're missing the point. And just like with Home Alone, it's like, oh, I think they all came to see all the traps that he'll set up. And it seems like every subsequent Home Alone, they just focus more in on these like Rube Goldberg type traps that he sets for criminals. And it's like, because to be honest, it'd been so long since I've seen that movie that I forgot that only a small part of that movie actually focuses in on him protecting that house.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So I was confused, like, when is he going to start fighting these bandits? And then it wasn't until like the last like 30 minutes.
Right.
Because the movie, like, that's the part that like sticks out, right?
Yeah.
Is all the little traps that he sets up. But you're like, oh, this is just gonna be a movie of him setting up traps. And you're like, no, that's Home Alone 3. I don't know why I put these out of order. So when it came out in 1980, the competition that it had going against it were movies like Dances with Wolves, Rocky V, The Rescuers Down Under, Kindergarten Cop,
Oh.
Edward Scissorhands,
Oh.
and Look Who's Talking To.
As in like the letter or look who's talking to.
Oh, it's TOO,
Oh, okay.
but it's also
What's the
Two.
sequel?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wrote in short a bevy of movies that end up on Saturday afternoon matinees of your local television station.
Yeah. 100%. Yep. That's Star 64 right there, man. Yep. But some solid films though.
Edward.
Like
Old
Kindergarten
Eddie.
Cop as well. Like, yeah, that's
Skizzers.
pretty intense.
Yeah, this movie is so like, he is such a little asshole.
Yes.
And like you were saying before, like, yes, everyone else kind of is as well. And really that family kind of had it out for him. But if I had said any of the things that he said to his mother, I wouldn't exist anymore. Like, this podcast would maybe be around, but it'd be someone not named Damon, because Damon would have died.
Yeah.
Maybe they would use a second Damon.
Damon
like,
too?
Yeah. Like, I was the third.
You're the
So
third
second
Damon,
Damon would
yeah,
have
or
had to
fourth
take over
Damon.
because I would have disintegrated.
Yep.
Like, she would just, like, I don't even think she would have moved. I think she would have been so angry that the earth would have just opened up beneath me and just swallowed me, and I would have just not existed anymore.
I would imagine that she would have hit you with that Dr. Manhattan. You know how Dr. Manhattan, like, he just, like, literally evaporated into the ether? Like, that's you, except you don't come back as, like, an omnipotent god.
I was thinking, like, heat waves. Like, you just kind of disintegrated.
Yeah, that too.
I like the
from the energy.
Terminator 2 when against the fence. And just,
yeah.
I just went like
some form of disintegration.
Yeah.
Would have happened.
We all pitched,
like I just can't imagine.
He called her a dummy.
He did.
Dude, I had to like stop and like go like, did he really say that to her?
Yeah.
Like, I'm already upstairs, dummy.
I was like,
yeah.
ooh. Like I recoiled myself. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
He just ooh. Like, where's the slap at? Where?
Yes, right?
Slapping.
The patience of Catherine O'Hara. My goodness.
And speaking of Catherine, she is really good in this movie.
Oh my gosh, right?
Like in a movie where I don't think anybody's supposed to stand out for acting because there's really just too many people in it and too much is kind of happening. She makes it feel like she actually is this boy's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the desperation that occurs after she realizes that Kevin is not with them and her desperation to get back, and like she's like trying to make deals and she's staying in and she's getting upset and she just, and I believe she was in Beetlejuice, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And I was like, she's much better in this movie than I feel like she was in Beetlejuice. But yeah, I just like the entire time I was sitting there, I was like, man, Catherine is killing it.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone else is just kind of like,
Have you guys ever watched Schitt's Creek?
Some episodes, but
Okay.
is she? Oh, is she?
Catherine O'Hara is
she's
the mom in that.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude. I love me some Schitt's Creek, dude.
Yeah.
And like watching this movie, I'm like, she's amazing. I love me some Catherine O'Hara, man.
The
Like,
range. Wow.
Yeah, dude. Like, there was this one scene in Home Alone where she's on the phone, like, trying to get a hold of somebody. And I don't know why I don't know why some of the things just make me laugh, tickle me the way that they do. But, like, she's obviously losing her cool. And then she calls again, and she's like, somebody says something, and then she goes, pick up! Like, she just got so mad.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
it's when she's
feel-
getting transferred again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, she was like calling the police or something
Yeah.
like that. And it was just like the second or third time she tried. It just absolutely cracked me up. It was also, I think, interesting to see because I really honestly don't have any recollection of like piecing this movie together before this rewatch. Because it's not that like I hated Home Alone. It's just not a movie that I would
you
go
like
to.
consistently watch.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, and I never realized how it was mistaken that he was already part of the group. And then I saw that
it was like the
little
neighbor
asshole kid comes
Yeah.
over asking all these questions. And of course, he's got his back turned to her when she's counting, and she just assumes that it's Kevin.
Yeah.
And then he just casually walks away. Like, your whole purpose was to throw her count off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Give
I
me
was,
something from France, or give me something French. I think is what he says.
like I called this like it was as if like fate set up a Rube Goldstein like a Goldberg machine
Yeah.
specifically to make sure that he stayed.
Yep.
And I think I put in here somewhere that where did I put that? It was as if God knew he couldn't stop the wet bandits himself, so he ensured that the worst McCallister child was left to stop him.
He's like,
Whoa.
I can't do this alone.
They're too powerful.
Kevin. I need you. Oh man. What a like intuitive 8-year-old though. Like, he was an asshole, but like the traps that he set, I would not have been able to do that at 8. I also wouldn't have thought, why did he have to go get a toothbrush? Why didn't he already have a toothbrush?
So because I haven't seen this movie in a while either.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that he outright just leaves the house
Several
multiple
times.
times.
Yeah.
Several times. Dude's just walking around. That one shot though of him like walking back from the grocery store, and he's got those like 2 hefty bags of
And they
groceries.
just break.
And he just stares at the camera.
Yeah.
And that led me on a rabbit hole.
Whoa, that shot?
Not that
read
shot.
you?
The fact that he kept leaving the house.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, because all the houses there are so big and nice. I was like, there's no way he just walks out and is able to get to like
The store.
some like store or like
yeah.
the center. And then I like looked at where that house is, and literally just down the street and around the corner are all the stores.
Oh.
Oh,
He
that
went
he was
to.
actually went to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So Man, it was different back then, filming movies on set, huh? Like, on location. Like,
Yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, let's go to this giant warehouse and put up a bunch of screens and...
Yeah.
It actually makes sense because the movie is... I think the movie... Well, Christopher Columbus did the directing.
The real Christopher Columbus?
Yep, he came back from 1492.
Yes. That's why you don't see too many people of minorities or people of color in the movie.
Well, probably because of where it is. So it's in Chicago.
Chicago?
But specifically like where it is in Chicago, obviously. It's produced by, what's its name?
John Hughes.
John Hughes, who obviously is very big into filming and creating stories around Chicago. So you cannot look up this house on Google Maps.
Oh,
You can't.
Really?
Like literally the street that it's on, like the car I guess was never allowed to go down it. So like, so you go and then it's just a dead end, and you'd have to turn around on the maps.
Wow.
Why?
I guess so that people couldn't like
Become
Go
real
and
bandits.
find
yeah.
Like,
the silver tuna.
yeah.
It's that precious.
But yeah, like right down the street, like that church that he was at,
Mm-hmm.
the store, like obviously that part, like the church looks the same, but like all the like business stuff is changed over time.
That makes sense.
And I think even like that park that he like runs through is just like right there.
Oh,
Good.
with the ice skating, most agile 8-year-old.
But okay, so
Yeah.
speaking of his intuition, there like when he's being followed, he somehow puts together that they are going to come back.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing that gives him that impression.
Yeah.
But he somehow recognizes that he needs to get back to the house and start setting up traps. And then he looks up, and the fact that the two idiots start talking loud as possible, like right outside the house. But there's been no like he didn't know that there have been like two people like stealing in the neighborhood.
I think the only thing I can go for with that is, and this would be him being, I think, incredibly intuitive, or maybe I'm just giving him too much credit, but because it threw me off to see Joe Pesci dressed up as a cop in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
What it made me think was like, oh, did I forget that he actually wasn't originally a bandit, and then somehow something happened with the McCallisters that then put him in jail, and then he had something out for them, and then he came back. Not that he was just like posing as a cop to kind of get the inside scoop. But I kind of assumed that like when he looked at Joe Pesci and he recognized them, and he has that line, he's like, I don't like the way that kid looked at me just now. That he kind of noticed the tooth, recognized that he was the cop, recognized then in that moment that he actually wasn't a cop and might have been some kind of...
because I think it was because they were robbing
Crazy amount of intuition.
just insane. Because I thought that was the point where they were robbing like the annoying kid's house. Because I thought Kevin makes a comment of like, oh, I thought these people were in Florida. And then that's when the car pulls out and almost hits him. Then he sees Joe. Is that?
Oh,
how
yeah,
that
when that's when he notices him is when they
yeah,
almost hit
so
him with a
maybe
van.
it's just like, oh, there's... I don't know if he would be like, oh, they're stealing. Like, I don't know if an 8-year-old would know what that was, but maybe that could be
It's just
the
like,
the
to
very
me, like,
thin thread.
because I was thinking to myself, like, he saw him as a cop.
Right.
So it'd be crazy for me to think that he saw him again and was like, that's not a cop.
Right. Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
as an 8-year-old, if I saw a man and dressed up as a cop, and then, like, I saw him later not dressed as a cop, I'd be like, oh, it's still that officer.
You're right.
Go about my business. Also, the fact that Joe Pesci... I love that the movie just starts and he's already in the house.
Yeah.
Just like, how'd you get in here? Who let you in this house? You just
Right.
walked in?
I think that's the implication.
I read that apparently the role of Harry Lime before Joe Pesci got it was offered up to the likes of Robert De Niro and also John Lovitz, who turned it down.
I could
Which
see
is-
John Lovitz in this movie.
Well, yeah, afterwards I was thinking about it like,
I don't think he would have done nearly as good a job as Joe Pesci did.
no.
They should have been looking at Danny DeVito. But
Well,
Oh my goodness, dude. Would he have been doing Batman Returns at that point? Maybe? I don't know.
yeah, he probably was... That was a 1990 movie.
Yeah.
So he's probably doing that during that time. I mean, but Joe Pesci just works because he's got that, like,
angry little man.
Angry little man.
Yeah.
Like, and like, even though he's like this like little angry man, he can be threatening enough that, especially even to like an 8-year-old, that he looks like he could do something. Because I always think about in Goodfellas with the, oh, you think I'm funny? Like, what, funny, haha? Like, you think I'm a clown? I'm a clown to you? Like, you're like, oh, okay. He might just like reach up and just like start stabbing in your neck or something.
Yeah.
It's almost like he kind of like, it's like the speed at which he like pressures you with his speech. It's like he starts talking in a way that's so fast that like you can't catch up, and so you're just kind of like constantly kind of off guard.
Yeah.
Like, wait, I can't get my bearings straight. And before you know it, like to your point, he's stabbing you.
Your thing about I was going to bring this up the last episode, but I didn't want to because it was going to be for this episode, about the Paramount sound. And then you brought up the 20th century sound. And I don't know if it's just because I watched this on Disney Plus, but the 20th century screen, like what that was so weird. Like so it did the dun 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 dun, and then it just cut off. It didn't do like the whole.
Whoa.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, me either.
I did not. That's interesting. Okay.
I was like,
why would you do that?
hey, why'd they cut that off? That was so weird. This is the only time I've ever seen that even happen. And I'm like, I wonder if they just like, all right, we'll show you that it's Fox, even though we own them.
You know what this is.
You know, just get that out of here. And then what I think is the main title for the movie, like the song, it's called "Somewhere in My Memory," and it sounds a lot like "This Is Halloween" from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I thought to myself, like, because they're relatively close movies to each other, but I think Somewhere in My Memory is done by John Williams, and This Is Halloween is done by Danny Elfman. But I think Danny Elfman has worked for John Williams before, so they have like a very similar sound. And I was just wondering if like Danny Elfman may have like listened to this and be like, yeah, I'll get a little something going. The reason I even brought up Somewhere in My Memory is because of just how much it does remind me of like Christmas. Like it has that like busy, bustling like I should hear this in like a
mall,
or like a department store or something like that. And it just works very well for like just the chaos that is the very beginning of this movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie is just like nothing but chaos.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, when they spent $122 on pizza in 1990. And it was only like 8 pizzas.
I thought it was 10.
It was maybe 10.
But even still, like $12, something.
It's like they must have been getting like
the deluxe.
Like each one of these.
That pizza
except
looked
for
like trash.
apparently like
yes, truly
trash ass pizza, dude. That pizza looked like something that you could have found in a high school cafeteria.
Yeah. But then also, why, like, just to skip forward, why does Kevin have to like con the pizza guy? Because I feel like you could have just like handed him money.
Well, I think the whole thing was he was trying very hard to make it seem like it wasn't just a kid.
Oh, okay.
House. And if he had just like opened up the door as a kid, given like this, granted that pizza dude wasn't going to care.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I understand like the whole have Michael Jordan on a train for like the shadow of it all, but I feel like out of every person, it would just be like, hey, like, here you go. Oh, thanks for the,
Also,
20-cent tip.
Did you know that movie isn't real?
Really?
It was made for Home Alone.
Wow. And so
No
Keep the Change of Filthy Animal, is that like this is where that's from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's like that's why it fits so perfectly to be like a deterrent to the Wet Bandits, because it was designed
for
him to be able to.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dang, were they just kind of combing through Turner Classic Movies for like weeks trying to find the right movie that just had the right lines for them to be able to use for that scene?
It was like I looked into it because I was watching it, and then there's like I think it's the part right before he gets to the Keep the Change, your filthy animal, when he's like, when the guy first comes in and he starts talking, and I was like, for a movie that's supposed to be, this lighting looks really weird. Like it looked like it was like And then it turned out that they actually filmed the all that with the exact same cameras that they used for like the main movie. And, and I was like, so, this looks too new to be.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, the movie's fake.
No, that's a good catch.
Yeah, good eye.
Yeah, so he wakes up, he finds out that everybody's gone. Rube Goldberg got him by introducing another child. And I guess somehow, I'm going to assume this can only happen pre 9/11 because they would have gotten slowed down at TSA.
Oh, yeah.
That would have let them know that
yeah.
Kevin didn't exist. Kevin was not around. Because what they basically did was they got there and immediately got on the plane. Like it was like they almost just jumped.
Also,
out
the
from
doors were closed.
Yeah.
So and then they were like, "Oh, did we miss?" She's like, "No, you're good." And I was like, "The door's closed." That's the whole thing. Is once the door's closed, you can't open it.
Hey, nah.
Yeah, get on in there.
Get on
Dude,
there. We knew some
especially
people were missing.
what I would assume is like them going to Chicago O'Hare Airport.
Yes,
Having
Like,
been
a
in
very
that
busy
airport.
and they had
International.
45 minutes to get there. No,
yeah, you're done.
no,
You're
that's
done.
not happening. That's a Christmas miracle in itself that you'd even be able to accomplish that.
Yeah,
100%.
but also I feel like on the flight, the kid should have been like, "Oh, where's Kevin?"
Yeah,
'Cause
no one. Yeah,
Yeah, because he's such a
Where's the punching bag that
exactly.
we had the entire
Yeah,
time?
like he's the worst, but also like the antagonized. So it's. I feel like you would miss that dynamic. Like there would be a hole in the whole family structure.
yeah. Like, why don't I feel better about myself? Oh, that's right. I'm not dumping on this 8-year-old boy.
I'm not calling my younger brother a disease.
Yeah, dude. Also, what was that line that he had where I don't know, I forget the relationship of this character was, but he's like talking to what I assume was like one of their cousins, and she's like, "You're not scared that something happened to Kevin?" And he's like, "First of all, I'm not that lucky," and it's like, Jesus, dude, that's your brother.
Yeah. I think it was because I was also trying to wrap my head around like what was siblings and what was cousins, because he was the youngest of 5. Was that, or is he the youngest of 4?
I think he's a 5'5".
I think it was 5.
kids,
Because
yeah.
I think Val, I think that was the oldest,
Oh.
and then it's Mr. McBullyface.
Yeah. His name's in real life Devin Ratray, which
Ratray?
Ratray.
Wow.
Which in itself also
Does he still look like a 90s bully?
he looks more like in a rat.
Whoa.
Which is crazy. He became
He got hit
everything
by a
that
rat
he was
ray?
designed to be. Dude, Ratray looks like he's got rat like qualities.
Sure, yeah.
Plus
90s bully.
A perfect 90s bully, dude.
And the younger cousin was Kieran.
Yes, because I was like, why does this boy with the glasses look so familiar?
Yeah. Dude. Succession.
Oh, I was going to say, because like another trying to find plot holes in a Christmas movie, but where did he end up sleeping? Like, because it seemed like he was like.
I have to assume that because he was sent up to the attic, that he didn't sleep where he normally sleeps.
Okay.
Which is why they forgot him in the first place.
Right. But I thought they were supposed to. Mr. Pepsi Drinker was supposed to sleep with him.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to sleep in
The Trundle
Kevin's like room, I guess.
bed. Yeah.
But because he got sent up to the attic, only he slept up there.
Gotcha.
Because it was like, because I thought too, like if they were sleeping together, wouldn't he have both? Like,
Exactly.
wouldn't
Yeah,
he
they
be
would have both been
only
forgotten.
one of us came down here,
Yeah.
but I think only Kevin
Got
was up in
sent
the
up.
attic.
Okay.
And she should have thought to herself, I should pay attention to the child that I sent up to the attic.
Right.
But they woke up late because magically power went out.
Yeah.
Which was something that like it made me wonder. I almost kind of thought that the Wet Bandits had set that up, and that's why the power went out. That they like cut lines or something like that in anticipation of this. But
No,
Nope.
just trees.
yeah, nah, they're just conveniently.
Some wind.
It's a bunch of convenience.
Yeah.
And the Wet Bandits was just able to take advantage of the convenience like afterward. But what else did I have in my notes? So the movie actually, for being kind of just like a goofy like 90s Christmas like family kids movie, there are so many Chekhov's guns in this movie. Every single time something is set up, it actually goes through,
off,
and
yeah.
it goes off. There's never a moment where like an idea is like brought across and then like forgotten about, or they just
Yeah.
like didn't remember that thing happening.
Yeah.
And it's like that's such paying so much attention to detail while you had to be writing.
Yeah.
This probably was like it probably took forever to write this.
Like the spider, for instance, like very early on in the movie, like why you have the pet spider, pet tarantula, interesting, and then plays off.
And then it plays off by him like accidentally like fucking taking that fucking tumble off of the
Yeah,
the
you would
shelves.
be. Something had to have been broke. There's so many.
What tumble are you talking about?
when he was climbing up the shelves and then he fell off of them
and he like broke
because he broke all of them.
The shelves. He was trying to get like. I guess the porn stash was on like the ground, but like there was like that lunchbox like high up that he was like climbing for.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get to his money.
Oh, that's what's okay. But
Damn.
also, just want to say for the record, Harry and Marv should have died like 3 times. Like so much blunt force trauma to the head.
Yeah.
Like,
And they just get back up immediately.
and I'm like, okay, it's BG. Like it's a Disney movie. Like this is just how that goes.
I was legitimately kind of taken aback when old man, whatever his name is, that they were always, which is something,
The Shovel Man.
the shovel man, who just never
Mr.
spoke
Soul.
and looked at him with the most evil grimace for like literally 90% of the movie until they meet in the church. Why he couldn't just speak and say, "Why do you keep running away from me?" I don't know.
Yeah.
But when he hit them in the head with a shovel and knocked Marv out, I'm like, how did you get knocked out by that? But not
I was like, that's the thing that took
That's
you.
Yes. Not
Not the
Concrete
the
stairs.
not the flying
Not a-
iron to the face.
right.
swinging
Paint
paint
cans.
cans.
Hitting you in
Yeah.
the face, knocking you down, like the flips, the line being cut when he was using the zip line.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
cut that and they swung
That's-
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man style into a brick wall.
Yeah.
But hey, 95-year-old man hits you in the head with a shovel.
Yeah. But
That's
he
the one.
maybe killed someone, but didn't kill someone.
Dude, just so many. Yeah, you're 100% correct. Like
Yeah,
they should be dead.
it's
They
just-
should have
wow.
died. There shouldn't have been a Home Alone 2.
No wet
At least not
bandits.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did he have to go? Okay, so you didn't ask Mike. Why did he have to go get a toothbrush?
Because he needed to brush his teeth.
But
Yeah.
why didn't he already have a toothbrush?
So my assumption on why he didn't have a toothbrush is it is possible that his got packed up and taken.
But we never see the mom actually pack his bag. I guess we don't have
Like
to see it.
but we can also assume that she did pack his bag since he never packs his bag himself.
Yeah.
And because that got put onto the van,
Okay.
it's very likely that he doesn't have his stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
But he probably doesn't know that because he doesn't know that
They actually left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the garage doors are open.
Yeah, he just thought he wished them away.
Yeah.
And literally just evaporated into nothing. There were some things that, like... I also kind of feel like, whatever the name of his little brother played in the movie, there was like a moment where I feel like he should have died. Like in that opening, one of the opening scenes where all of the chaos starts to happen at the dinner, that like gets him put in the attic in the first place. Mm-hmm. You notice how like he was walking?
Yeah, he gets like scrunched up against the wall.
Against the
Yeah.
chair, and there's the close up. He's just like, ugh. Like, dude, that seems kind of dangerous, man.
Yeah. At least some neck problems. But also, I feel like that whole sequence like got so blown out of proportion.
Right.
Because like I feel like passports. I mean, maybe it was the '90s, but like, aren't they like water resistant? Is it?
they are now. I
Yeah,
don't know if
okay.
they were
Yeah,
back
that's
then.
that. Yeah, put them in the microwave too. That was the other thing. And it was milk, so why would you microwave milk to? Anyway, so many questions.
That makes my tummy hurt just thinking about it. That's not a tummy tunnel 10. You know, what's crazy. It was I saw that this movie remained. It was not only was it number one for 12 weeks straight. 12 weeks. Like, mind you, this movie came out November 16th. So 12 weeks, that puts it well past Christmas.
February.
We're probably
for
getting
sure.
to February, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was in the top 10 for like 6 months. I think up until like June, it was in the top 10 movies at the box office from November until June of the following year.
Can you imagine just being like, I just got to get back and go. I gotta watch it at Home Alone again.
What?
Like,
That
dude,
Kevin
it's Memorial Day.
McCallister.
Like,
It's March. I gotta watch it again.
so good.
The pool just opened up. Let's go watch Christmas movie.
I didn't look into this more, but I was curious as to like what would have finally edged it out. And I know that Terminator 2 Judgment Day came out in 91. I don't know when in 91 though it came out. So I'm like, it feels like a summer blockbuster movie, T2.
Yeah.
But
I do remember that movie coming out, but I don't remember when. Like when in that year it came out. July 3rd.
Ah, so just
not
before.
even. Wow. What toppled the Titan? Home Alone.
Oh wow, so that would have been a 4th of July. Interesting. Yeah, Terminator 2. Oh my gosh, that movie.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, man. But also apparently held the Guinness World Record for highest grossing live action comedy film
Home Alone?
for 27 years.
That's not bad.
27 years.
Wow.
This movie did numbers.
Yeah.
I don't even. Okay.
Do you guys know what the highest grossing live action comedy is now? Like, as of today?
So it held it for 27 years?
So in 2017, it was a Chinese film.
No.
I guess called like Never Say Die or something like that came out. That actually edged it out as the highest grossing comedy. I did hear, like, I don't know, varying sources, but someone in another article mentioned the movie The Hangover, which I was like, yeah, wouldn't that have beat it out? But I don't know if The Hangover was then categorized as a different genre, which
What else would it be?
Right? Other than a comedy? Like,
Yeah, maybe action, but that seems thin.
But Barbie is
Oh!
now the highest grossing live action comedy.
Comedy?
Yeah.
I guess it is a comedy. To answer your other question, Sleeping with the Enemy is the movie that finally dethroned Home Alone.
Whoa.
Technically, both Sleeping with the Enemy and LA Story, because Home Alone went from the week of February 1st to the 7th at number 1, but then on the 8th, it dropped to 3rd. And Sleeping with the Enemy and LA Story took 1 and 2, respectively.
In February?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, what edged it out in June, though, to knock it out of the top 10?
Oh, to knock it out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Actually, it actually dropped out of the top 10 in April.
Oh.
And then got back up into the top 10 in
Get
May.
out of here. What? Excuse me?
That makes no sense. That's so dumb. Actually, let's bring that back. Yeah. I really miss Kevin McCallister.
Oh, man. You know what I'm missing in my life? Christmas. It's Easter. Yeah, but...
Watch a guy get a nail in his foot, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Just makes me happy.
Have him like a hot iron, smack him right in the face.
So
Then
technically, the movies that came out that would have pushed it down were Oscar, A Kiss Before Dying, and Toy Soldiers. And that knocked it to number 12.
Wow.
Right up underneath New Jack City and right above Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, okay.
And at number 7 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. And then that next week, it went back up to number 11 during the Memorial Day weekend. Nothing says Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
Christmas, yeah, man.
And then that next week, it went up to 9.
Dude.
And then the week after, it dropped down to 11, then went back up to 10. And then finally, in June 21st, it left for good.
Wow.
Okay.
Hot dog.
Wow.
And The Dying Young and The Rocketeer, along
The
with
Rocketeer.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, City Slickers, Backdraft, Jungle Fever. What About Bob? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
What about Bob?
Soap Dish and Thelma and Louise were the top 10. Still hanging in there at 14 was Kindergarten Cop. So movies just lasted in the theater
for so long, dude. Also, I gotta say, because I want to make sure that I get this out before the episode ends, but I miss John Candy.
I got that in my notes too, dog.
My goodness,
man,
dude.
I was like, dog, I miss John Candy so much.
Oh, good lord, dude, that guy. And for such a small part in that movie, he had me cracking up, dude.
So funny.
That scene where it's like going around, he's talking about the kids. It's like, oh yeah, well he hasn't seen his kids in so long. Well, I don't even know if he's ever even seen his kids. He just keeps going. Like,
yeah, we're just a little humble little polka group. Like,
Gus Polinski. Yeah. Oh man.
Also, he was trying to make a move, right? That was the energy.
I didn't actually think.
Just-
I thought
you didn't think he was just super jolly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just thought that they were just a jolly dude.
Yeah.
When I see John Candy, I feel John Candy equals jolly to me. Like
Christmas.
that.
There you go.
It's perfect for it, man. Like
Yeah, it paired the two together again after Uncle Buck, and
we once left our kid in a funeral parlor.
Yeah.
But 6-7 weeks later, he'll be fine. Oh man.
Well,
But yeah, I
final
think that right
thoughts?
there. Well, I guess this is about that time.
Yeah.
Did you have any final thoughts from your notes that you want to?
well, there was some stuff about Old Man Marley, but for the most part, we pretty much. Oh well, I did. So, okay, why did he take so long to call the cops?
Kevin or
Yes.
I honestly thought that the phone line had been cut the entire time until he called the cops, and I was like, yeah, he should have done that a long time ago.
Like, when he stuck his head out the window, they were sitting here. We're gonna be back at 8 p.m. to some stuff to his house.
Hey, cops, they're gonna be back at 8 p.m.
He said, "No, I'm just gonna torture them."
yeah.
with a torch.
And the craziest thing is that they didn't.
Torture.
They just took it.
Yeah, they never just said, this isn't worth it. They were like, I'm going to kill this child. It's like, okay.
Like, I don't know what Joe Pesci thought was in that house, but it was not worth it.
Yeah,
At the end
not
of
at all.
the day, if he could have walked through that house, he'd be like, "Oh, nope, it sure was not worth me almost dying multiple times."
Also, as an adult, it made me so infuriated to see Marv clog that sink and turn on that faucet. Because I was like, the amount of money that is
Water
going to
damage,
cost
yeah.
from water damage is insane. Not only that, but you just totally wrecked their home, stole all of this stuff, and their water bill is going to be crazy high because you got the whole thing running for, like, what?
There's this short I saw on Instagram. These guys, I guess they like own property, and they had some like this housemaid like that would occasionally come and like clean the house and like watch and everything. And apparently she hadn't been there for like 6 months or something like that. And the last time she had been there, she had accidentally left the like hot water running in one of like the bathrooms, and somebody put near the wet bandit strike again. But the damage done was there was so much water damage, even though like it kept going down the drain.
Yeah.
The fact that like everything
much
was closed up, so there was
steam,
much
yeah.
steam and everything. It just
So much mold.
destroyed because there was like black mold everywhere.
Yep.
Jesus. Well, folks,
On that note.
how many Panharmonicon does it get? How many Panharmonicon does it get fucked up? How many Panharmonicon does this get? Damon. Spit.
Sorry. I was so ready to.
You got the last note. Yeah, you hit it. You were
I
ready.
was so ready to do that part that I forgot. For me, this movie gets 3.5 out of 5 Panharmonicons. It is a timeless Christmas movie, but that's about it. It's, I think, in my mind's eye, what I think of this, like how this movie goes, is actually very different than how the movie itself goes. And I rather kind of like my mind's eye concept, mostly because it is shorter and it makes more sense, even though like it really doesn't make sense that a kid could like just destroy the life of two crooks who should be able to just kind of easily overpower him and get past it. But in my mind, the I think about like the beginning part where he just is horrible, and then the traps. I don't really think about like just that kind of goofy stretch of time where he's just off and about on his like own, just doing whatever he feels like, and no adult, and people kind of question if they're like, you know what, whatever, he can do whatever he wants. Like he literally steals a toothbrush.
Yeah, no consequences.
And first off, that kid, like the kid in the grocery store, was kind of about to like jump him or something. I was like, oh man, he's like 8 years old. Why are you
the way
so...
his head whipped around and he like jetted off, like so much energy into it.
Shoplifter! It's like, you're not getting paid enough, dude. Chill out.
It's like he's 8 years old. He got scared because old man Marley, the Grim Reaper, is standing over here not saying anything.
Right.
But it just, I mean, Macaulay Culkin does a great job, but there's only so much of an 8-year-old kid you can take being the main star of a movie before you're like, okay, I'm kind of done with this movie. Luckily, by the time you kind of get to that point, that's when everything starts to like go down, and you're like, okay, we're back, we're back open again. But yeah, 3.5 for me.
Yeah, I would give it a 2.5. It was a movie. They could have cut a day in there, like out, and it would have just been the same exact thing. I don't know if this is me overcorrecting, but too many shots of just him in the bathroom, like just post a shower, just like putting stuff on. Like I know that's where we get like the iconic face.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why is this boy in a towel? What is this?
That's the whole reason why John Hughes wrote the movie in the first place.
Maybe
just so you could film.
He's a sick freak. Yeah, just kind of. But yeah, I mean that's 2.5. I just back to back like feet movies. That's probably the wrong way
I
to
had
put
that
it.
in my notes.
Feet
yeah,
movies?
like
the glass,
the glass sharks.
Oh, that's
and
I was
spike
like,
in a
having
nail.
just done Die Hard, Marv and John McClane go through a lot of the same
Yeah.
things.
yeah. Their names are. I feel like their last names are almost kind of similar. Like John McClane, Kevin McCallister.
But yeah, 2.5. What about you?
3.5.
Okay,
Yeah, I would go
hey.
3.5 with it. It is like the first time in my adult life, and probably I would say maybe like 30 years that I've seen this movie from beginning to end. It is different, vastly different than what I expected. Because like I mentioned in the beginning, I kind of thought that it was just literally going to be he gets left, and then the entire time is him thwarting them, rather than
for sure
like several days of just going through this. There were, I enjoyed watching Joe Pesci, like it is one of those things that makes me wonder, like, of what an actor is doing as these characters, you know, they're portraying on screen. Like how much of it is like actual, like the director's direction they're being given, how much of it is them just experimenting with things to say, things to do, their mannerisms and whatnot. Because there's a lot of stuff in there that I thought was like very subtle but super funny and cool. It was also, I don't know why this is, but it's so shocking to me that the iconic face that you mentioned, like the iconic Home Alone face, was never done in response to the
just
actual
something
Wet
being
Bandits.
scary. Yeah, he's just yelling.
Yeah, because he put on what the
Aftershave.
Yeah.
and then that's how it's marketed. Like I fully expected him to see them coming up to the stairs and being like, "Ah!"
Yeah, right.
But it never happens.
You're in my house. Yeah.
He's also not clothed when he does that, so it's funny that he's like wearing a red sweater and like marketing.
Oh
Not that
yeah.
yeah. You notice that?
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Like this shot's too good. We got to keep using it. Put a sweater on.
I remember in 1991, they overused.
Dude, right?
Like that commercial played like every other commercial.
That could be why it stayed
Yeah.
for so long.
Like, my goodness, it's just like enough. I'm tired of. But I would have been with you on 2.5. I think the only reason I even gave it the extra point was because of Catherine O'Hara and John Candy.
Sure.
And Joe Pesci.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like those three
Yep.
really do like lift. Like what could have really been like a really bad movie. They just kind of like do enough to make you go, all right. Especially like the ending when like that's what really made me go. Catherine O'Hara kills it. Like when she
Yes.
finally reunites with Kevin. You're like, all right, It's a little bit of a tearjerker there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I will say, kind of a weird pivot though. This is maybe something I meant to bring up earlier, because like even the mom was like, "Man, fuck this kid," and then she's like, "Whoa, I love my son." It's like I feel like
I mean, but the way he was talking to her,
for sure, yeah, he deserved it. He deserved everything that happened to him. I mean, he's 8, so maybe pump the brakes. But
he deserved to have those grown men trying to kill him.
He deserves to be traumatized.
Even when Harry was like threatening of biting his fingers off one by one,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, you deserve it. Fuck this kid. Take his fingers.
Remember when you called your mom a dummy?
Oh boy. Well, folks, that concludes our feature presentation for today, Home Alone. Please, as we always say, let us know what you thought in the comments. Drop a comment if you hated our take on it. If you disagree with on how many Panharmonicons you should have gotten, please let us know how many Panharmonicons you would have given it, and we can have that discussion in the comments. Would very much like to be able to do that. But as always, we very much appreciate you guys being here, listening, and being part of our little movie club. That'll spin off into a book club. That'll spin off into a motorcycle gang.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pivots.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Midlife crisis started at 22.
You're in a motorcycle gang?
Born to be wild.
Biker Mice from Mars, bro.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Biker Mice from Mars. But yeah, if you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up there on YouTube. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. For the folks listening to us on Spotify, you got 5 stars. Let's use them. Let's give us a rating. Let's get some comments. Let's see, how are you feeling this holiday season? Even if it's not about the movie and you just want to let us know what's on your Christmas list. I can't guarantee that we're going to go ahead and get any of that for you, but I can hope and pray for you.
Yeah, we can forward it to Santa Claus for you.
There we go. Thoughts and prayers.
But after all that, folks, is there any last little tidbits you guys want to throw out there?
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But
Thanks for
we'll definitely say thank you guys for listening to us. This has been another episode of Panharmonicon Studios Presents
a podcast.
And we're not home alone. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
Huh? Good. A lot of action around here today, huh? Going on vacation? Where you going? You hear me or what? Going on a trip? Where you going, kid?